I get really giddy when I get to hang out with Jenkovich. I do. And my one goal is always to make Jenkovich laugh. Okay, so this is an item. No, I just thought I was extremely funny.
You are.
All right.
I mean,
guess not. Tough crowd. All right, so Jen is back with us with some more Cella, with an item I have never seen before.
oh, this is exciting.
This is really cool.
Okay,
And
I love
I'm kind of excited. I love when I've never seen something before and it's on clearance, so I just must have missed it. This is a set of 2 expandable multi-function. Ben brought me food.
Oh my gosh, that is so
We are
sweet.
new best friends, Ben. Mwah. Aw. Okay.
That was so sweet.
That was so sweet. He brought me food from Foodie Fest. I'm hungry. All right, so a set of 2
It's good in here.
multi-function expandable draining mats with handles, by the way. And we have some colors for you. That are we gonna do it on QVC.com? Is that the move? It's a clearance price of $15.99, $3.20 on an easy pay. Here come your colors. We're gonna show you on QVC.com. Here it is in your white linen. There's the redwood, green tea, and we have it in glacier gray as well. All right, what, where, why, what is this?
Exactly. There are so many different uses for this. So first and foremost, notice that it is easily expandable. So we give this to you in a really, really durable material with those perforations. So I want you to think about, you just saw me take like our meats out of here, because if you want to thaw your meats rather than putting them in a bowl, because let's be honest, if you put those in a bowl and then you put that bowl in your refrigerator, you know what's not getting thawed if it's like this in the bowl? The one that's in the middle or the one that's on the bottom.
Oh.
Now, space them out. Keep that mess off of your shelf, and that way it stays contained right in there. Love it for that. And again, it's expandable. Think about this too. You can use this as a colander. So when it comes to rinsing your produce, go ahead, put everything in here, and then you can rinse, 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 and then shut that off. And now, if I want to give it a couple minutes just to dry, and again, expandable, notice I'm able to easily expand this. Now I can take it to my countertop or leave it right in my sink. But here's why I like it for a colander, because if you think about colanders, they're in that bowl shape, right? So again, much like our thawing situation, is everything really drying the way that it should?
I always wonder, and I wonder if it's getting rinsed.
Exactly.
That blueberry that's right in the middle is like, is that getting any water on it? I don't know.
That's right. So then actually, that brings up an excellent point. Now you can stretch things out. You are fully washing everything, and everything is going to fully dry, because when too much moisture builds up, that's when more bacteria builds up, and then mold, and then so on and so forth. So this allows you to do this. Now, what I also love is, because if you are washing things, let's say it's your knives, your cutlery, things like that, notice on the bottom, you have those additional feet there, right?
Oh, okay.
So it creates an elevation so that when I set this down on the counter, which I'm just going to come right back here so you can see it, you can actually see that it allows that full air flow to go through because of the perforations.
Okay.
So it's going to dry a lot quicker too.
Now I love, because you know, I was just talking to Chef Ben from the Bobby Flay Green Pan, which was some great items, by the way.
Yeah.
That like I love stemware. You guys know this. Like I collect stemware, certain wine glasses for certain types of varietals. Like I'm really into that whole thing. But they're delicate, and so you have to hand wash your knives, like the Bobby Flay Green Pan knives we just saw, and all of your stemware.
Well, right, exactly. And a lot of times we have those foldable mats, right? And then you put your glasses on there, well, they always fall over.
They do.
Or they break because it's not a steady surface.
Yes.
So now you're giving it a steady surface that also, by the way, has a non-slip grip. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I do. Let me feel it.
Because that's my fingers, right?
There's like a little texture to it.
Exactly.
Very subtle, but there's texture.
So that way, these are going to stay in place. They're not going to fall over or get damaged. And then too, if you want to use this as a tray, because of those helper handles, you can now carry this to your cabinet, to your table, wherever you're going, and then load it up that way.
Using those foldable, like foamy drying mats also, I feel like it just traps all of the steam and water and condensation inside. So I was like, why? It's not even getting dry.
Right,
There's no
only the
airflow.
outside.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's supposed to absorb the moisture, but it really doesn't.
It really doesn't. It just
really
traps
doesn't.
it all in there.
So now you don't have that problem because, again, of those perforations and all the slits that are in the bottom of this base, and because of the feet underneath, it allows that full 360 ventilation. It's really important because if you keep too much moisture built up, it all comes to bacteria, right? So the more bacteria builds up inside there. You never want to put wet things away because then they continue to hold the bacteria.
It's true.
Giving it the more airflow really does make sense.
So these are BPA free. This is FDA food contact safe. That's what my card says. And it expands by what, about 5 inches? Because closed, it's 11, almost 11 and a half by almost 12 by almost 3. And then open, it's a little bit over 16 by almost 12 by almost 3. So yeah, that's about 5 inches. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Glacier Gray has been the most popular. Remember, you're getting 2 of these. Here's your green tea. Here's your redwood. And finally, we have it in white linen as well. We even have reduced shipping and handling here. Clearance price is $15.99. It's like $8 a piece, and you get them home for an easy pay of $3.20. You can see how easily it expands and retracts. So if you can store these really, really easily. Do they kind of stack on top of each other since you're getting 2 of them?
They do, absolutely. So they will stack on top of each other. Actually, here, I'll go ahead and take this one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. So I'm going to take that and show you just how easy it is.
Look
But
like
if you
Stellies
are
if I ever did see it.
exactly right.
I know that
So
black packaging.
Look at that. It is going to
very
stack. Oh,
nice.
sorry, guys. It is going to stack perfectly, one inside of the other. And again, you just take out one if you're going to use one. Use them in so many different areas. Something else I like to always think outside the box when it comes to Cella. It's not just for kitchen. Also think about things like your silks, or maybe something else that's a little finer, maybe like the twillies and things like that you need to air dry in your laundry room. The twillies, like
What's a twilly?
It's a really
It's
like a silk, really thin, long silk. It's a female necktie, but it wraps around your neck. It's a little
It's called a twilly?
A twilly. But it's great for that too. Air dry. I told you I was going to think outside the box.
You really were. Oh, God, I've learned so much today. We're only an hour in. So just select your color. You're getting 2 of them. There's your Glacier Gray. There's your green tea, redwood, white linen. And Jen is coming back. I'm going to see what Chef Ben brought me from Foodie Fest.